Okay, so I got up the other morning to walk the dog, and I walked past my car, and I saw that the gas lid was open, the tank cap was off, and it was hanging out, and there was a very strong smell of gas. And I realized I'd been robbed. Somebody had stolen my gas, and that was a first for me. Although not my first robbery. I've been robbed actually 4 times over my lifetime so far. One was in New York, one was in LA, one was in Denver, and now here. And they all happened, except for the one in LA, shortly after I moved into a new place. And uh, they were locked. And I really felt, and I know this time it's true as well, that it was a workman. Somebody who had been doing work for me robbed me. Now, a robbery is different. It's actually a burglary. A robbery is when they, hold a gun or a knife at you and you're in person. Burglary is when you're not there and they steal from you. Neither one feels really particularly good. Thank God I haven't had a robbery at, face to face. But burglary isn't wonderful. And when your car is vandalized, it's a big deal. Because I have an old Honda SUV, a 2005, which I love and baby. It has only 125,000 miles on it. And we repaired the tank. A local guy came in and he put a patch on the tank because we couldn't find a tank and I didn't want to go to the USA. And what happened was, the electronics do not recognize it. Now, the electronics in the 2000, in the Honda and the older Hondas, maybe in the new ones as well, are sort of famous for once they're gone, they're gone. I've had a light flashing telling me my back bay is open for 8 years now. The back bay is not unlocked and it's not open. So, other than that, and a sense of betrayal, this is a nice young man, I thought, who had been working for me. He'd come by the night before to ask me for some gas money. And since I was already in my jammies, I told him come back in a couple of days. I'd work for him. And when I got up, my gas was gone. And $200 later, I had a car that works, but flashes a light all the time that says check fuel tank, check fuel tank. And now the ignition light is on, the engine light is on. But they told me I can drive with it. So I've just decided to carry the mobile mechanic's number with me and continue living my life. Now, I've moved again. And I know I seem to move every 6 months, but this was a very good reason for moving. I got a sweetheart deal on a fabulous place. I'm looking at it, estuary ocean. Some friends of mine moved to the Yucatan, and they needed to leave their house not empty while they lived there forever. So I put my house up for sale, which, by the way, if you want to know, is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house at the beach, and I'm asking $118,000 for it. In Baja California. It's just south of Ensenada. That excites you and you want to know more, just leave me a little note and I will send you information. Although it's on San Diego Craigslist, you can find it. It's the only $118,000 beach house there is. So other than having my gas tank vandalized, punctured, they also punctured the fuel tank. Oh God, I can't tell you the aggravation that was involved. And it's not a they, it's one person. As a kid who works in the neighborhood and you really try and help out, but you know what? Just like all over the United States, they have meth problems here too. And meth makes good people do bad things and probably not even remember they did it. Anyway, we confronted him. He's banned from the community, which means absolutely zero. And it wasn't enough money for me to report it for insurance, and I'm alive and well, and I'm very grateful for that. Also, I love my new house. My dog loves it maybe more. She's got a little crazy. I can't even let her walk a few feet off leash on me anymore because she like takes off. Yesterday she took off to the beach. She was eating a dead seal. That did not make me happy. I make that dog good food. I buy her homemade chopped liver. I chop up broccoli for her. I give her beef broth, and she's eating a dead seal. I mean, what are you going to do? Anyway, that's my report today, which is, I think, Friday. And things are going well. Everything else is going really great. But I had to say, they stole my gas. I mean, that's a first, and I hope it's the last. Bye.